scare you stupid.
When you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but you don't want to turn the light on. Hey everyone from Universal Orlando, we are back here tonight for another night at Halloween Horror Nights. I can't believe we're already like past the halfway point of the HHN season.
I know.
It's flying by, but first we're doing something we haven't done yet this season, and that is check out the Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club. I'm excited to see this year's overlay. Again, it is Universal Monsters themed, and I'm excited to go in and check it out.
Yeah, and they are infamous for closing for private events, but
Yes.
tonight they are actually open, so I'm really excited to go inside and see what it's like this year. And I think the American Sirens are here performing, and we love them, so I can't wait to see them too.
Yeah, so let's go in and check it out. We'll hang out here for a little bit, probably get like a drink or two, and then we'll head over into Horror Nights.
Well, bad news. We missed the American Sirens because their last set was at 7:45 and it's 8:15 right now. But they do have sets at 5:45, 6:45, and 7:45. So if you get here a little bit earlier, you definitely will be able to catch them.
And just to give you a sense of where the Coconut Club is, if you take the escalators upstairs at City Walk, it is literally right at the top of the escalator. You can't miss it. And you can see they have the sign out for Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club in 3D. And right outside of the Coconut Club, they had this red truck during the Christmas season. This was Earl the Squirrel's truck that they used for photo ops here at City Walk. And since this features the Universal Monsters, a pretty cool Easter egg. If we could see through the fingerprints, maybe? A little bit. That's supposed to be the Invisible Man. Oh, there you go. You can see his glasses floating. He's driving the car. If you remember a couple of months ago over at Islands of Adventure in the All Hallows Eve boutique, they had the Monstergram Studios filming a production, the Universal Monsters, filming a monster movie, and that was this movie. And this overlay for the Coconut Club is supposed to be like the movie premiere. So inside we're gonna see Frankenstein, the Mummy, Dracula, all of the Universal Monsters that helped put the movie together. They're gonna be inside for the premiere, so let's go on in. All right, so we are heading in. Ooh, right away, we got some props. Over here, it looks like Dracula, a big bust of Dracula wearing the 3D movie glasses. It says Monstergram Pictures over here with a couple of movie chairs. And then there's a Frankenstein bust, and he also has a pair of 3D glasses on. Here is a movie poster for the movie that they're premiering, which is Revenge of the Red Planet. From the depths of the earth, the universe is calling. Will you answer in jaw-dropping 3D? It looks pretty empty here tonight, and we'll give you a brief overlay. We'll walk around, check out some of the Easter eggs, and then we will try a drink, probably one of the non-alcoholic ones. Plenty of seating over here on the right, and then there's an upstairs level that you can go to, which we'll check out in a little bit. But then also when you first come in, there's all these framed photos of like the Universal classic monster movies through the years. These are really cool. All sorts of cool props around. You can see on this chair, this is the monster, which is for Frankenstein. Look at those big boots or big feet he's got over there. They have the Mummy over here. On the other side by these photos, they have the Wolfman's chair. And if you guys can see, there's all little pieces of hair that are attached to the back of the seat. Very, very good theming. They also have a makeup vanity here for the bride. It says the bride's makeup department. That has a bunch of like all old makeup, jewelry, like a vanity seat over here, some flowers wrapped in newspaper. And this is awesome. It says available at the Universal City Walk store for a limited time. They have a Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club t-shirt for $33, and it comes with an actual pair of 3D glasses. And in here, they normally have like a DJ or the American Sirens playing. This is the DJ booth right up here. Look at all the tentacles on it. Looks like she's actually setting up. She's probably gonna start up pretty soon. They always do an amazing job with the theming in here. It's top notch. They even have the Metaluna Mutant, which is from a 1955 Universal Monster movie.
There's a lot of aliens in here, specifically over there, and I need to get a picture with them, and my caption's gonna be, let's see them aliens.
There are definitely a bunch of aliens in here. Check this guy out. He's kind of peeking out from behind some of this decor, throwing up the peace sign. Right back at you, buddy. These aliens over here look like when you wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, but you don't want to turn the light on, or if you do turn the light on, it's just way too bright. Alex actually found some like Easter eggs on the back side of the decorations. It says Monstergram Productions. We out here. That's great. And then I think there's an Earl the Squirrel one. Oh yeah, Earl was here. There he is again. Earl was here. They got the moon over here. Everything is like red. Makes you really feel like spacey, kind of like futuristic. And then, oh my gosh, look at these aliens over here. There are like 9 aliens. Look at these guys. It's a great photo op over here. You have the Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club logo in the middle. You have some more aliens over here too. It's kind of creepy. I'm kind of like waiting for one of them to move.
And look what I just noticed. The alien is holding a speak and spell like from E.T.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like a cousin or not a brother because they don't look the same, but maybe like some sort of relative.
Yeah, like a distant relative.
Maybe like the ones that are like on the other side of the family that you don't really talk to all that much.
Yeah.
And of course this is a bar, so here's a look at the menu. Looks like there are 4 different specialty drinks for $16.50 in a souvenir cup, or a single serve for $12.50. They have some beers on draft, and then the can, and then there is a mocktail over here, which is we're gonna try. This is the spirit-free slime, and then there's a couple of glasses of wine too. Okay, so you guys know us. We're not the biggest drinkers. I really don't drink at all, so I decided to try one of the mocktails, and this is the spirit-free slime. It has lime juice, vanilla bean, kiwi, and honeydew syrups with tonic water, and this was $8. It's kind of hard to see on the camera. I showed it a little bit, before as I was talking, but it is green. It's just the lighting in the Coconut Club's like not the greatest, but it's a green drink.
Okay, right off the bat, hate paper straws. But I like how it has like crushed ice in it. I don't know, I guess it's just like a little like quirk of mine, but I do like crushed ice. So, all right, let's give it a taste here. I don't like that. What is the flavor I'm getting? I can definitely taste all of those things, but like I don't think that they go well together. I don't know. It's not like terrible. Don't get me wrong. Like I've definitely had worse drinks, but like it's definitely not my favorite either. I wouldn't get this again.
At the very, very end, it leaves like an aftertaste of vanilla in your mouth. I don't dislike this as much as Alex did. I'm actually enjoying this, and I'm probably gonna finish the entire thing, but probably isn't something that I'm gonna like run here and get again. It is cool as like a one-time thing as we're checking out the Coconut Club, just to have like a themed drink that is off the menu that is non-alcoholic, but again, not my all-time favorite mocktail. Now we're gonna head upstairs to the Dead Coconut Club Drive-In Theater, and then on the stairs over here, they have all classic like movie posters and art from way back in the day. Look at this, the Mole People. This is a really cool mummy poster that they have. This is right up my alley because I absolutely love the monsters. The Creature from the Black Lagoon. They got a photo of the Invisible Man over here, which of course is featured in a house this year. One of these things is not like the other.
Do I not fit in?
Of course, behind Alex was Dracula, the Wolfman, and the Creature from the Black Lagoon. Look at the creature. He's like really watching whatever's on the screen. It looks very, very focused. And this is the drive-in theater. So they have some seats, and then they're playing the movie. Check out the Mummy over here. He's over by the Coca-Cola drink stand. So I guess the Mummy is working the concessions at the drive-in theater.
So this is actually the chair that used to be in front of Monsters Cafe before they changed it into Minion Land. So it's nice that it found a new home over here.
Yeah, and check out the Bride and Frankenstein. I love how they have like the actual characters on display. It's really cool. Look at the Bride. They got the nice green light on them reflecting. Frankenstein is looking very, very dapper. Look at the top hat. Have you ever seen Frankenstein in a top hat? I don't think you have. So the Dead Coconut Club was really, really cool. Definitely something I recommend you checking out if you're coming here to Halloween Horror Nights. And from what we've heard from people who do drink is the drinks are quite strong there. So if you want to do a little pre-gaming, you can check out the Coconut Club and then come into HHN. And here we are, made it back to Halloween Horror Nights. It's been probably about a week and a half since we've been here, which is kind of long for us. We did a little bit of traveling for a wedding last weekend, but we're back. We're back in action.
So the plan for tonight is we're gonna try and do some of the houses that we've only done like once or twice so far this season, which I think is gonna be like The Darkest Deal, Chucky, maybe Oddfellow. I'm not gonna go on Oddfellow, but Matt might again. But yeah, I think that's gonna be the plan for tonight. Hopefully we can do one.
How's it hanging?
Oh, it's hanging.
I'm David Pumpkins, and I'm gonna scare you stupid.
Oh, look at that.
Impressive.
Straight from Ibiza. Is it alright if we take a picture? Mm-hmm. You finally got to meet David S. Pumpkins.
Yeah, it was super impressive. I was saying that must be so annoying for the actor to have to say the same like 5 lines over and over again, like all night.
That's David Pumpkins though. That's what he is.
I guess so.
That guy is amazing. That's like the second time only this season we've seen David S. Pumpkins. Well worth it. Kind of awkward. It's a little bit cringy if you're not into that kind of thing, but it's so good. So we just did a lap around the park, and the house with the shortest wait right now is one that we've only done a couple of times, and that's Blood Moon Dark Offerings. Currently 25 minutes. Nice and empty in here. A couple queue lines deep, but probably will be less than 25 minutes. Also, got these. If you've been to HHN before, you know that they mean absolutely nothing. So we just went through Blood Moon. That house is so good every single time. That's like maybe the 3rd or 4th time we went through it this year, and it's good every time. Definitely one of the more scarier houses at HHN. It's at the top of my list in terms of scares, and every time we go through it, it gets better and better. All right, house number 2 is going to be a house we've only done one time this season. It's going to be The Darkest Deal. Darkest Deal is up there for house of the year for me. That is a classic Halloween Horror Nights house. The scares are so good. It's dark. It is fantastic. Definitely one of my favorites, if not my favorite house this year.
Yeah, that is definitely one of my favorite houses this year. Although we only did it twice, the scares are so good in there. They get you really good, and I can't wait to do that one again.
Yeah, and people say that if you do this one during Stay and Scream, you like walk into the walls, and I can totally see that. There was parts where I got tripped up tonight.
Yeah, it's very dark. I think it's an awesome like storyline, classic like original HHN house.
So we're not going to be able to do what we originally set out to do, and that's the houses that we don't do all too much just because of the wait times, but we are going to hop in line for Universal Monsters. So we're making our way out, but we passed through the store and we came across Lil Boo's Trick or Seek, which is a Lil Boo scavenger hunt. We're gonna come back and do this one another day, but this is kind of replacing the Scarecrow stock that was here last year.
All right, we're back at it. We got 2 more Studio Screamers. We're gonna see if hopefully we get some of the ones that we don't have. You guys saw in our last video that we got a duplicate, so we're hoping we don't get another duplicate.
So we have Lil Boo, Tiffany, and the Mummy. So we're trying to avoid those 3. You're gonna give it away on your face. Oh, there it is.
A 3rd.
Oh my gosh, we have another Tiffany.
We're gonna have to trade with somebody, so if you guys have one that you don't need and you need this one, we'll trade you.
Box number 2. Just please don't let it be Tiffany.
I'm gonna be so mad. Okay. All
right, that means it's someone we don't have. Oh, Invisible Man.
All right.
Nice.
We got him. All right, so now we have 4 of them.
Yeah, we have Lil Boo, Tiffany, times 3, the Mummy, and Invisible Man.
Yep. So we gotta get rid of the 2 Tiffany's and get
Dracula and the other
Usher.
Invisible Man.
Or the Usher.
And the Usher, yeah. All right, so that is going to do it for another night here at Halloween Horror Nights. We had a pretty good time tonight. We got to check out the Revenge of the Dead Coconut Club, which was awesome. I'm excited to spend some more time in there as the season goes on. And then we got to do 3 houses, Blood Moon, Darkest Deal, and what was the last one? Oh, Universal Monsters.
Yeah, and we had really good run-throughs of all 3 tonight. We also brought some of our friendship bracelets that we made.
Yeah.
And we got to trade with some people for the
got
first time.
Some bracelets over here. Alex had like a little carabiner on our bag, and a couple people actually stopped us to trade, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was the first time we did that this season, so it was really fun. I'm glad that people came up and asked us, so yeah.
So a fun night here at Halloween Horror Nights as usual. If you guys enjoyed coming along with us tonight, make sure you give the video a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel down below so you don't miss out on all of our future videos to come. And with that being said, we'll see you guys real soon.